All right, everyone. So today I will talk to you about why I stopped thinking I had time. Most people my age act like they have 60 years left. Mathematically, maybe, but that's not how it works. The fears I had at 16 didn't go away. The insecurities I had, the problems, the things I told myself I'd figure out later, they are still here with me at 21. They are just bigger and nobody warned me about that. So today I want to talk about why most of us, especially when we are very young, don't actually have the time we think we have. And no, I'm not trying to scare anyone. This is just something I realized that I wish someone told me earlier. So between 15 and 20, you genuinely think you have all the time in the world. Everyone around you reinforces this, parents, teacher, friends, by telling you things like you are young, you have time, do not worry, just enjoy life, you'll figure it out later. And honestly, that's that sounds quite nice, to be honest. So, and also, why would you not believe it anyway? So, what will happen is that you will start spending your years pushing things off, telling yourself you'll fix this later, you'll start that next year. And then there is this social media thing. When you go online and see kids your age or younger making serious money, building serious things, what most of us will do when we will be face to face to this reality? We will start telling ourselves that this is not real. Maybe he's a scammer, he got lucky, his parents helped him, or that's not the average. Because if it were real, that would mean we are behind. And we don't want to feel behind. So we lean on the average. We will start saying things like, on average, people my age are lost. On average, people my age don't have it figured out. So I'm fine. And while that may be true, here's where something always bothered me about that thinking. Yes, the average exists. Yes, on average, people my age are still figuring it out. But here's the thing nobody really tells you. Statistics describe groups. They don't describe individuals. They never have, actually. Take Elon Musk, for example. Before he became the richest man in the world, if you only looked at the stats, the probability of any one person reaching that point was basically zero. Same for any outlier. Stats said it shouldn't happen. It happened anyway, because stats don't predict what you will do as a person. They describe what a group on average has done. So this is why when you tell yourself, on average, people my age are lost, so I'm fine being lost too, you are applying a group statistic to your individual life. That's not how it works. You are not an average. You are one person with one life, making one set of decisions. And you don't even get to find out where you land in that distribution by waiting. The other thing nobody tells you is that problems don't go away with time. The fears I had at 16 about myself, about my future, about who I was going to become, they did. Let me tell you, they didn't disappear at 18, 20, or even 21. If you don't fix them at the source, they just accumulate. It's like you carry them, you report them to a later version of yourself, like sending a debt to your future self. The worst part is that every year you wait, the difficulty goes up with time. Fixing your insecurities at 17 is hard, certainly. Fixing them at 30 after they have shaped 13 years of your decision, of your relationship, of your career, that's a whole different game. No, I'll start when I'm ready. Bro, you'll never be ready. The version of you that is ready doesn't exist until you just start. No, I'll deal with it when I will have more time. Bro, you will have less time, not more. This is why at some point I just said, screw it. I'm not waiting for the right moment. I'm not waiting until I feel ready. I will start to fix my shit right now. Building what I want to build now. Taking care of my health now. Not because I have it figured out. I really don't, to be honest. But because everything we have isn't earned. It's literally given. Health, mental clarity, energy, time itself, none of that is guaranteed. And the younger you are when you realize this, the bigger the head start you get, in my opinion. And here's something else I had to learn. Most people are figuring out as they go. That includes your parents, that includes the institutions, that also includes people who look successful. And it's not even because they are stupid or lying to you, but because nobody has a manual for this shit. We are all just one tiny species on one rock, floating in space, trying to make sense of things in real time. And once you accept that, you stop waiting for someone with the right answer to come along and tell you what to do, because that person simply doesn't exist. The advice you get from people, even people you love, comes from their experience, not yours. And their experience might not apply to you at all. So now I want to be very clear. I'm not here to tell anyone how to spend their time. That's not my place here. If you want to use your time partying, drinking, hanging out with friends, traveling, go for it. That's a valid choice in my opinion. If you want to use your time fixing things, building things, even though it's hard and boring sometimes, also valid. The only thing I'm saying here is that choose, don't drift, and don't wait until the difficulty is set to legend mode for those who have the reference. So basically, I'm 21. I don't have it figured out. I'm definitely not speaking from some higher ground. I'm right here in the trenches with you guys, trying to do the same thing. But the one thing I know for sure is that the time you think you have is mostly an illusion. And the difficulty only goes up with time. So whatever it is you have been pushing off, maybe just start. Maybe you just need to start. That's it. That's the point of this whole video. Alright guys, that's it for me, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.